close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
Alright everybody, so especially in the GenAI section, that should be it. I've almost given more than 1.5 hours since I actually started working on this. Right now I have even got a quadrant. This is just a vector database, and inside that vector database I have to just save the embeddings of my documents so that I can actually create the embeddings of the query, and using those embeddings I can actually find the relevant data, relevant embeddings, and using those embeddings I will be able to return the right response to the right data to the LLM. Then once the LLM gets the right data, LLM should be able to answer the questions the right way. This is all about that. I mean, overall this is how it simply goes on. But as for working on this, by the way, one more thing I need to keep in mind, that from now onwards, whenever I need to connect it to the database, at that time I will be creating a Docker compose file. It will be just starting this over and over, and that is a good thing. I can even attach the volume. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a good option. So far I've been just simply doing this. By the way, this command docker process status, I have been checking the process status, and right now this is already running, so I can just even stop that. Docker psa, and a Mongo database has been here, and apart from MongoDB, PostgreSDB has been here. I've been just simply starting them. It's simply better to create a compose file and just simply run that whenever it's needed. Exit it now. And that is it. Now I'm gonna be catching up soon. Right, what time is it right now? Let me have a look at that. It's actually been just 30 minutes, 30. Really bad. Never mind. I think I should continue it for half an hour more. What is the next thing that I have to learn? Let's have a look at the timetable. This is not quite the timetable, but at least overall plan that I'm following to just simply go through the things. Okay, gonna take time to just come on. It is unable to load the things and all properly. That's fine, we'll wait for a while. Okay, got it. And out of these things I just need my plan, and where is that? I have no idea. This is just the read file or what? Yeah, I'm just able to click on this. This is the read only file. How am I supposed to switch it? Or is this not going to be switched? Duplicate. Reload the page. I'm on the right account if I'm not wrong. That means no, this is the read only permission. Why is this even happening? Let's check this thing out. If I click on this particular link right now, and I am on what? This is the ID of mine right now. That means this is the right one. That simply means that I should be able to edit it, and that I'm not able to do. Okay, now I should be able to edit it. So over here, what all I done? So over here, just a sec, I was in this GenAI section, and I have completed the GenAI part and Fast API part. Both these things got covered. The next thing is this particular stuff. Over here I have to learn about passport. That's fine. And after learning about passport, especially Google authentication using passport, and after that I'm gonna be learning about WebRTC, and we'll be working on the setup. 3 things are remaining. I mean, 3 to-dos are there. Let's even start working on them directly from here. So ultimately, when it comes to talking about the to-dos, so I have to learn about passport. Let's even make it bigger. So this is gonna be the first to-do. Second to-do is learn about WebRTC. Again, the journey is in the middle or something. I've learned a little about passport, and a little is remaining. And lastly, I have to work on the setup, kind of turbo repo setup. Just like this. So these are the to-dos for now, and ultimately all these things are gonna be given 1.5 hours. So kind of I'll be giving 1.5 hours to each. So kind of this is how it's gonna be going on. Without any further delay, let's simply get started. First of all, I will be talking about this turbo repo setup because there is already an error. I hope I will be able to figure this thing out. After that, I will be moving to WebRTC, and then lastly I will be going with passport. So 1.5 hours will be given to the setup that I have. I hope the error that I've been facing, I will be able to even fix this, but who knows what's gonna happen. Close this. So what is the WhatsApp setup? This is gonna be the setup that I'm actually gonna be working on code. And the simple thing is that if you know the solution, I'm even gonna be turning the chats on. If you know the solution, do let me know. I'm using Prisma in my Turbo repo, and when I'm actually exporting the client, I get an error called module not found. Even you will be checking that thing out. So if you know the solution anyway, I would love to know the answer, like that from you guys. Let me turn the chats on. The chats are gonna be on for 1.5 hours continuously. That means I will be live for 2 hours now. Alrighty, by the way, so far I had done well. What is this? Users get am I kidding? No, not kidding. This is just simply the users method. Okay, I was trying to use Prisma over here, and because of that thing I've been getting the error. Fine. So if you actually have a look at this, so nothing, I don't have a lot of code over here. Inside apps I have HTTP server, I have web server, web app of course, and then I have WebSocket server. I haven't written any code in them. Then inside my packages I have created DB, and from this DB I'm actually exporting the client. The main problem is that the client is being exported as a TS module, TS client, TypeScript client, and then it needs to be built, and when it actually gets built over here I face the error. As simple as that. I hope it's clear to you. Now let's try to figure it out. Of course I will have to take the help of AI because I got stuck a few days ago, and then let's see whether it can fix it or not. ls, first of all, the most important thing, I'm using Postgres SQL local database over here. That simply means that docker start Postgres and db, just like this. Can I create a docker compose file? Docker compose up. Docker compose files are created just for only one. No need to create that right now, but later I will be just doing that. Alrighty, so Postgres DB is gonna be here. That's running right now. And then what is the next thing? npx, not even npx, pnpm dev. And as soon as I run this particular command, I'm gonna be facing the error, and that is for sure. Wait for a while, and here we are. And the simple error is this, that module not found, and it is simply talking about this particular module, source and client. That means it is not able to find the client. Even if I am using pnpm over here, still I am having to face this issue. So what will I do? Nothing. I'll just simply be giving this thing to ChatGPT, and let's see whether it can resolve it or not. It can actually give me a better solution. Let's see what it's gonna be. Its response going to be. So perplexity, no need. Let's go to that WhatsApp history. I hope I will be able to get that. WhatsApp one schema. Let's simply paste it here, enter it, and let's see. I hope it doesn't ask me to just build the client on the DB side itself, otherwise that's gonna be crazy. The error that breaks your HTTP server in this one, can't find module, this source client imported from DB. This means somewhere inside packages DB source you wrote something like import something from client. Import something from client, but there is no client.ts file, so node cannot resolve it. Really, why this is happening? This happened earlier when Prisma generated the client, it printed generated Prisma client, source generated Prisma. So your generated client lives in DB source generated Prisma, not here. Packages DB source generated Prisma, packages DB source client. No, try to load the wrong path and failed. Okay, got that fixed. Index.ts and import Prisma from the client, change it to the pointing. That's exactly I'm doing. I'll show you that. Packages db config.ts, packages db prisma config.ts, or db source. Look for this. Fine. Generate is also fine. Node modules @prisma client. Import Prisma @client. Fix for node ESM. Type is gonna be, you are using node ESM mode because of ESM resolver stack track, so ensure you have package.json @repo. I need to have this. Okay, fine. And alternatively fix recommended Prisma.js. I'm not gonna be using this method anyway. So let's do one thing. One thing that I can actually do that may work. Chances are very less, but what's the loss in trying? Type is gonna be module. And let's try to run the same command again. It will not work, I'm sure about that. Yeah, because this is not the first time I'm facing this error. I know the solution, it's not like I don't have the solution at all, but I don't think that is the best solution ever. I should be just directly exporting my client and should be able to use that. That is not happening right now. As for the files, let's give it the files, Control C. I should be downloading what? There is a AI, I forgot the name, Cursor AI. So I can take the help of that, but I don't even know how that's gonna be working. So let's see. Perfect, thanks for sending the client.ts. Now everything makes sense here. So what's the right and what's wrong? You are using Prisma 567 styles with the Prisma adapter. That is right. This is correct for data proxy edge web trick. You are using a global Prisma. Okay, that's fine. Prevents. Okay, the problem. Packages db source client.ts. But your HTTP server is trying to import client. The error was module not found. Okay, why? Because the TypeScript paths are wrong after build. Your TS config likely compiles to JS after compilation, but your import packages db source index.ts probably says the client which works in TS before but fails in ESM node build because there is no .js extension. Node cannot resolve .ts from dist. ESM requires a full extension. Okay, clean fix recommended. We will do two things. JS extension from ESM. So change your packages db source index.ts from this to this, because after build dist client.js is going to be used. Exist not client.ts. Modify ts config for module resolution. So ts config JSON module is gonna be es next and module resolution is gonna be bundler out dir target. Bundler module mode allows ts to rewrite .ts imports to JS. Bundler mode allows the TypeScript to rewrite .ts imports to .js. Third optional but recommended, export everything in index.ts. So everything from here should export both Prisma and client. That's what I'm actually doing. One way is here, I can actually use .js format here. Let's see whether that's gonna be working or not. See, if I just directly start using just like this, I hope I'm not gonna face any error. At least I'm not facing the error right here. I can go to index.ts file and I will be doing the same thing, client.js, and just after this generated client.js, just like this. So far so good, that is okay. Once I made these many changes, after that I can go to my packages.json, and inside that I'm simply saying that source index.ts. Let's try to run it and see what happens. Okay, that's the same error I'm getting, and right now I'm getting that this particular thing is not found. Interesting. No. I will be giving it 1.5 hours. If it doesn't get resolved, then I will be going with my previous method. If I'm able to find the solution to this problem, then okay, that's amazing. If you know the solution, do let me know. It would be a great help for me, because I've been stuck with this thing for a long time. Power of nice. Right now you are doing this. Okay. Now look at my error, bro. Even if you are saying nice, I'm getting the error. Perfect. Now we have full clarity about what's happening. Your error is not about Prisma. It's about cannot find packages db source client.js. Why? Because HTTP server is running compiled JS, but your db packages export points to TS source files, not compiled output. Here's the important line: import packages db client.js, but in production db gets compiled to packages db dist. Meanwhile, your imports still reference DB source. No man, how can I make you understand? It's actually asking me to compile. Seriously, I already know that. Like, this is the way. This is definitely gonna work. But I don't want this. Rather, I can clearly state that I'm not really compiling my DB. Okay. I'm not really compiling the code in my DB. Then everything's clear now. Everything's clear now. Wow. So you are not compiling your DB, no TSC, no build step. So this setup inside the TurboDB is consumed as raw TypeScript. That's right. HTTP server compiles TypeScript on its own TSC build. That's right. But HTTP server runtime runs Node.js, which cannot load .ts imports TS paths. Okay. So Node.js Node tries to load packages DB source client, which does not exist at .js. Fixed strategy without adding a build step. Since you want a zero building in repo, you have two choices. Thank you. Option A, run HTTP server with the TS. Oh, I don't want to do that. It is gonna work, I know. But you can use TS node in the development mode, right? But you cannot use TS mode in the production mode, so that's bad. So yeah, whatever he is suggesting, that is right. You can use TSX and then this, it will work, that is for sure, I know that. This makes TSX handle .ts file at runtime. Then you can import them normally just like this and it will work. Cleanup is even it's gonna work. Okay, but only if index.ts re-exports properly. Okay, fine. Option B, use ts config path resolution. Path resolution in the sense compiler path packages db source index.ts. So inside the compiler option, then your HTTP server can consume .ts directly. Wow, really? Is that so? Don't know. This is insane. Like, this is something that I'm getting for the first time even to know about. So let's try to do that. First of all, I will be converting them to client only, and the same is gonna be happening over here. Just after that, I will be going to my HTTP server. Inside this, I have my TS config. Inside compiler options, I'm gonna be having something called something called path. It will just simply be giving me the path of @repo/db, and the path is gonna be actually packages. I hope that's how it's been mentioned over there. If it actually works, nothing could be better than this. Packages db source. Okay, that's the name. packages/db/source/index.ts. By the way, so far I've tried so many things, it never worked, so I'm not even sure whether this is gonna work. So I'm not expecting too much from it, like it's definitely gonna work or not. But oh, by the way, this should be an array. But what's the harm in trying it, right? I can click on this. It should be working. By the way, let's try this thing out. In order to try it, I'm gonna be just simply running npm dev and got the error. Let's see. It is simply telling me that packages no relative paths are allowed when base URL is not set. Did you forget a leading slash? Base URL packages db. I'll copy it and paste it. That inside compiler options, that is for sure. And they're just simply asking, have you forgotten that? Supposed to get that. Okay. Slash, let's even try this thing out. They're just simply saying that, have you forgotten leading slash, like this one they're talking about. Who knows? At least I can just give it a try. Draw. Let's do one thing. Copy it, and thanks to the AI that I can just simply copy and paste. And one more thing, meanwhile it's just simply doing this, what will I be doing? I will be just simply removing that module from here, and let's see whether without this module it's gonna work or not. Got the same error, thank you. Okay, started getting the same error, so ultimately it's direction is the same. Okay. Okay. There are three separate issues. DB has no exported member user DB file extension. HTTP server is still running TSC build and node.paste. Yeah, meaning are still compiling. I am using this and I don't wanna compile the client on the DB side. I'm simply exporting the client from the DB side. Now I don't even want to use TSX, rather I want to use the client directly in my HTTP server. Let's see. Got it now. Fully understand your intent. Let's restate your constants clearly. You don't want to build a compile repo, right? You do not want to use .tsx, right? You want repo to be consumed directly by the HTTP server, right? You want HTTP server to run compile.js using Node.js. You want repo to be to expose ready to Prisma client. Okay, why it is currently impossible? Okay, your current setup looks like this: DB and source and .ts. Yeah, app HTTP server source and dist file compile output. That's right. HTTP server runs node.ts, fine. And so dist.js wants to import @repodb, but @repodb only provides TypeScript.ts. Node cannot directly load .ts, and you refuse to compile db and refuse to use tsx. Yeah, that's right. That's my condition. Therefore, Node will never be able to load @db directly. Okay, the problem is simple. There is no way for Node to execute TypeScript unless you compile it or you run it via T. I compile it. Literally, you are disallowing both. So you must change one thing. What? Solution options. You must pick one. Given your constant, here are the only valid configurations. Compile but only emit a runtime JS. This keeps things minimum. No TSX, no runtime TypeScript. It's still asking me to do that. You got to be kidding me. Okay, never mind. Packages ts configure. Then is this the second way? Ts configure bundler. Not even bundler is not being used. In the root turbo build. Okay, fine. Option A: do not compile db, do not run tsx. Impossible. It's saying that if you are not compiling that, if you are not using even tsx, it's impossible. I'll explain why. Node cannot load .ts. Node understands .js and JS and CSS only. TSX output is not enough even if HTTP server compiles itself. Bro, TS node TSX for dev compile. TS node TS for dev but compile for production. This is common. Dev uses TSX for in the production compile artifacts. But you said I don't even want to use TSX. So this is rejected by your constants. So the only viable configuration under strict node runtime is @demo. Everything else breaks because of node.ts support. What you should change: a minimum impact HTTP server builder index.js import load ts fails. So practical example @repodb. This I got this. Ultimately, I need to build this, right? That's what it wants me to do. After build dist index.js, dist client.js, and this the real reason you hit errors. Okay, I got it a lot. I mean, just enough is enough. Simple thing, it is asking me to compile it. Can do that anyway. But before that, let's go to Prisma right now. Wanna just look at exactly how the things are actually getting done there. Prisma, just prisma.io. Create database, documentation. This time it's gonna be PostgreSQL. Generate Prisma ORM types, baseline new database, introspective database, query database. Turns out nothing useful. SQLite. Forget about this. I didn't find. If you know the way, tell me. Otherwise, I'm gonna be going with the normal way that I already know. What is the normal way? Forget about everything. I'm gonna be compiling it inside this itself. And this is the only way that even ChatGPT is suggesting me. I'll be deleting this turbo. I'll be deleting the node modules. So kind of, yeah, for now at least, yeah, why not? Once this thing gets done, after that inside my ts config file, I even have to create a ts config.json, just like this. It is created inside this. What will I be doing? Inside this I will be just simply extending. What will I be extending? I will be extending at that repo /db/ not like this, that repo /typescript config/base.json, just like this. And once it is actually extended, after that I have to compile it, right? So compiler options are gonna, this is the only way I know that actually works the best way, like it doesn't throw any error and all. Out dir, that's gonna be dist, and root dir, that's gonna be src, just like this. And apart from this particular thing, I gonna do something else to include. I will be including what? I will be including source, rather everything inside source. And as far as excluding is concerned, so exclude, I will be excluding node modules, and not only that, I will be excluding the dist file that will be created, just like this. I will be excluding that. Real. What does this include and exclude do? I will be including everything inside this. I hope this will not throw error. By the way, I will be checking this thing out. I will be asking the AI whether this is right or not. But before that, inside dev dependencies over here, I need to do one thing. I need to import the types. So I need to import one thing. Okay, at the rate repo types pg. Okay, this is coming from pg. At the rate repo and TypeScript config, and that would be equals to workspace, and star stands for all. I can just simply install. So p and pm install right now. It will be simply installing that. Okay, once this particular thing got done, then I should be able to get this over here. Let me format it one more time, and now this error should go away. Fine. And I'm just gonna be asking one thing from AI, like, is this right? Is this configuration right? The question is simple, that is a ts config.json right for db? Let's check this thing out. Great, thanks for showing ts config. Turns out, yeah, okay. Your current ts config is not enough for ESM node next Prisma support. What's missing? Potential problems. Module resolution. Really? Declaration true. Bro, I'm already adding base.json file and you are asking me to node modules gist.ts. Look, man, I know the code I have written that is right. I'm gonna be just keeping this gist over here. .ts I can just use at the end of the day. Only this much I need. What is the use of include and exclude? Just let me ask this question. What does exclude do? Because include, I know it simply includes a source. Exclude, it excludes node modules. Good question. Excluding often misunderstood here. So what exclude does? ts in config.json, the exclude file field tells TypeScript don't include these fields folders when compiling TypeScript. So whenever it is actually compiling, at that time I have to don't exclude them. Okay, so while compiling I have to get rid of them. That's fine, I got the idea. So this much I've done. Once I've done this much, apart from this particular thing, nothing else is needed here. And process.env, interesting, I'm getting this error. That simply means that is because of this. So let's get rid of this right now. And now I'm not getting, I'm still getting that. Interesting. What could be the reason? Process, I'll have to install the types, nodes types. Okay, fine. Control Shift V, and let's install everything. Now the error should go away, at least that's what I think. Yeah, that's gone. And now I have to simply export the. So for that thing, dist source is already here. And after that, what I can do, let's close everything from here. Let's go to package.json file, and just in here I will have my scripts. I already have some of them here. One of them is gonna be build, and build will do what? Depends on build and db generate. Like first of all, things are going to be built, and then this is gonna be happening, right? So if I just have build command, that will run automatically. tsc should be fine. Let's see whether it actually my files get built or not. So pnpm build, not build even, just pnpm dev. Will I get my file over here, dist file over here? Turns out I'm not gonna be getting that. Interesting. First of all, I will not be using this sorry, I will not be using this inside my HTTP server. So over here I was using that, not here, maybe somewhere here. So let's simply comment it all, and once all of this is commented, including this one, then I can just run this command again. HTTP server should not throw the error right now, and yeah, HTTP server is not throwing the error. And inside my DB, that particular file, dist file, hasn't been created yet. That means this particular thing never ran. Okay, pnpm build. First of all, I'm gonna be building. Okay, now it got created. That's great. Once it actually got created, come on, yeah. Why am I sneezing over and over? What is the error that I've got? It is telling me the error from client.ts in JS. Module not found, can't resolve internal namespace JS, enum.js and all. It is unable to resolve them. Just a sec. I'm inside my DB source client.ts. Let's make it .js, just like this, because I'm using type module, so it should be just like that if I'm not wrong. But let's try this thing out. Let's try to build it one more time. If I still get the error, I'll have to convert the module. Let's see what happens. 3 successful, 1 is wrong, and the error is same. They're simply saying that export everything from generated prisma.js. Can't resolve. Okay, one more thing. pnpm dlx prisma generate, not here. cd packages db pnpm dlx prisma generate. Let's see, hope it's gonna be working fine. Client needs to be generated. Okay, fine. Let's go few steps back, and pnpm build. Will I still get the same error or not? Turns out I am getting the same error. What is the next thing that I can do? The next thing is pretty simple. Go to package.json file. Inside this we have to add one thing, and that is type. Let's do that. Type is gonna be module here. I hope it's gonna be working. Let's try this thing again and see what happens. You got me, kidding me. No output files for @db. Please check your outputs. Interview.json. No output files for HTTP server. Please check it. Generated Prisma client.ts. So let's go to the generated, then Prisma client.ts, and wow, in .js format. Okay, build, because I'm building that they're being converted into .js format, and that is that they're unable to find them. Interesting. Let me do one thing, delete this generated file. That's been deleted, right? Yeah. And let me even remove this .js from here. I'm just gonna be going directly and just like this much should be enough. Just after that I have to generate the generate that. Let's remove this dist turbo and ts config. Not gonna be having anything over here. I just simply wanna generate my client right now. So pnpm again cd packages db, then pnpm prisma generate. It should be generating my client, and let's see what exactly I get inside that. Okay, this thing is done, and a client.ts. Wow. .js. Interesting. I'll be removing this ts config from here. Rather, I think I can fix it. I don't know, but I may be able to fix that. I can create this particular file again. That's not a big problem. But what I'll be doing actually over here, node modules, let's delete them, not even needed. Generated needs to be removed. But I want to check that by default. One more thing, Prisma. Let's remove this particular thing from here. I'm just exporting everything from here. @db build. I will be just simply getting rid of this command. That's it. These were the things here by default, right? So what will I actually be doing? pnpm first of all install everything whatever is needed, and just after that the next command, that is pnpm deluxe prisma generate. I wanna check my client exactly what I get inside that. So client.ts, just a sec. I'm getting ts files right now. If I'm actually getting ts files right now, okay, so I'm getting ts files right now. Interesting. If I actually make it .js, I mean type module, in that case what will I be getting? Okay, fine. Let's check the client.ts. They are still in the ts format. Let's simply delete the whole, and once this is deleted I will be generating the client again. What makes it to be in JS? Client.ts, they are still in TypeScript. So what was causing it to be in JS format? This thing. So if I actually make it .js over here, .js, same thing is gonna be with this one, .js, and if I generate the client again, what will happen? Let's check this thing out. Client.ts, that's still in the ts format, so I can even just remove this all one more time, and I can just simply generate the client. How will it be generated? I exactly have to know the region, what's causing it to be the client in the JS format, and that is still in the TS. That means this is also not the region. If this is not the region, then the region is gonna be the TS config that I was using. Okay, if I'm simply exporting the client from here, so far so good, I don't really need to worry about it. This is already in the TS format. And what is the problem here? Prisma, wow, thank you. Prisma slash client. So this thing is done, and index.ts, this thing is also done. And what I'm actually doing here, I'm just simply exporting it from here .ts. It is something that will definitely throw the error, but let's try this thing out. So for getting this particular thing done, I can actually go to my HTTP server, and inside package.json, I'm already getting that index not app.ts. Uncomment this particular code, and then uncomment this particular route as well, root route, whatever you call that. And cd, few steps back, ls pnpm build. Okay, so turns out I'm getting this error, and that is export everything from .generated Prisma client. Relative imports explicitly extension ECMA expert module. This is Node.js 16. Did you mean generated client.js? Now they are giving me this error. Okay, let me convert them. So I can go to .js here, and similarly inside this I will be just mentioning them as .js npm build. Now once I made them JS, then I am simply getting this particular error. Export everything from generated Prisma client.js. Module not found, cannot resolve client.js. So it is unable to resolve client.js. Okay. Yeah, that's obvious. I mean, how can I even resolve that? So apart from this particular thing, what I can actually do, another thing that's gonna be in my notes. I hope I have that is something that's gonna be working for sure, but even I don't know. And that's gonna be Prisma with the turbo repo Prisma and the next software. Alrighty, import file extension, that's gonna be TS. This makes the export in TS format. Let's try this thing out. And what was that? Forgot that again. Import file extension. How about just simply copying it? Control C, and inside my Prisma schema dot here, just at the top, I will be mentioning the export format, and that's gonna be the TS. Let's try this thing, and once it comes to trying this, I will be just getting rid of this, and I will even remove this .js file section from here. And once it is removed, I will be removing the same from here as well. Control D, let's remove, come on, Control D, let's remove both of them. Client, fine, and ls cd packages db p npm dlx Prisma generate is going to be generated. And let's check this thing out, exactly what I get. I hope with the p and pm it's gonna work, but let's see. Turns out it is even taking time already. No, it's not taking time now. That's fine. Client.ts, and they are in the TS format. What else? If I actually cd 2 steps back pnpm build, what will happen? Command not found. There is pnpm build. Oh, it succeeded. So the last time I was using pnpm instead of using npm. Okay, pnpm one, the most important command. My heart is saying dun dun. No, pnpm dev. It's not gonna be working or gonna be working. Okay, again getting that. I thought I was so close. Never mind, chalta itna yaar. Okay. Any better way? How can it be solved? This error I'm getting again and again, and I don't wanna build it anyhow. If I don't wanna build this and this error I'm getting over and over, it is unable to find that. In that case, let's even remove this particular thing from here. Let's run this again. Got the error again. Let's do one more thing. Have what? Inside source, that is this. I will have client.ts. Let's have .js format. Don't know whether it's even gonna be working. Just kind of testing all the things. Okay, even this is not working. Is there anything remaining that I can do, or nothing is remaining? The last time I think I tried only this thing, yeah, just to make sure everything inside generated Prisma client.ts is being exported in TS format. This is not right. You know what? I need to watch my own videos. Somewhere in my video, one of the videos, I did this, and how I did this I don't even know. Right. It was long time ago, day 45 or something. That means I need to search one thing over here. That's gonna be Prisma. And day 44, day 72, Tagorico Gupta. Not 72, definitely not in this one. Prisma with the next JS. Prisma with the Cloudflare and okay, I'm just messing with the things over here as well. If this is not the one, then which one should it be? Day 24 can never be the one. Day 80th I'm already at, so day 66 not really sure. Day 46 Prisma with the Cloudflare. Hello everybody. Everywhere, whenever I'm just going with Turbo Repo and Prisma, I'm messing with the things. That's it, nothing else. Nope, not gonna work. Coding the code. This is one more I have from day 44. Apart from this particular thing, shared CN with the turbo repo. Let's see, check that thing. Day 58 to do using Tailwind CSS shared CN.
I ultimately found the solution in the documentation. So this is the right place. There are no good videos actually. If you want, just find.
Create UI packages.
That's not a good video. So the best thing is that Turbo provides this particular command. Just run this command and your whole setup, this value CSS and Turbo will be ready. And then you can use it by default. Everything is gonna work as expected. Like you can change the things in your you can change the things in your UI. Then you can write.
Day 49, this is not the one. I think I have done with this. I've worked with this somewhere or the other, but not exactly getting the right thing. Day 49 actually covered so many things in this. The thing is that right now a customer called and that ma'am started saying that your Geo number is not recharged and all. So this thing is going to be what? Services are gonna be stopped and this thing is gonna be just out of order very soon. I said just do that. बंद करना है, बंद कर दो. I'm not gonna be recharging my SIM. It's just like that. But okay, let's continue. ये तो मिलने से रहा by the way. English में. Am I working? Wow. I think this is where I am using yarn. This is exactly I've been looking for, haven't I? DB, what am I doing over here? I have my Prisma, I have source generated index.ts. I'm using yarn over here. Let's check the result at the end. Wait, come on, yeah. This simply means that I'm gonna be. हो जा भाई, कितना टाइम लेगा? Come on. How will I get the result? Okay, just a sec. But if I use yarn, will it work? Don't know. Yarn. Could be, yeah. That's amazing. I mean, if it's actually gonna work, then never expected that I could have used yarn in this case. And this is all about UI, that's fine. So mainly in this particular case I'm using 4 weeks ago 20, I don't even have the timing over here, that's fine, but in this particular case I'm working with the setup. So DB is here, and index.ts. Am I crazy? I stopped my live stream just right here. Okay, let's forget about this. Gonna be going with the simple method that I already know. Maybe someday I will figure this thing out as well. As for now, let's simply set up the project. Okay, let's keep the things simple. What will I be doing actually over here? Generator is actually generated right now. Migrations are here, node modules is here, and just after this, migrations. How can source be inside migration? That is by mistake actually. So I have migrations, I have schema, I have node modules, I have these things over here. Then ts config.json extends @repo/ TypeScript config/base.json. Just after that, compiler options, out dir is gonna be dist src, source dir or root dir is gonna be src. Just below that I'll have nothing. After that, include, I will be including src source and everything inside that .ts. Not only that, and exclude is gonna be node modules and this file. Alrighty, this much I have done over here. Once this thing actually got done, after that I hope it is even connected. Yeah, that is connected. Once this thing is done, I will be going to my package.json here. Just I'll be building it. So build, it's gonna be tscmd just like this. So this is even fine. When it comes to exporting, so this time I will be exporting of course everything, but from this /index.js this time. I will be actually exporting everything from here. @db, everything else is fine. ls pnpm install. Alrighty, what is the next thing? Pnpm build. Alrighty, things are actually gonna be built right now. List is created. Alrighty, pnpm dev. Okay, what is the error that I'm getting right now? Which one? I should not be getting the error at least this time, but okay, I will fix it. But whichever I mean, exports is not defined in ES modules. ES modules. Type module pnpm dev. Interesting. Reference exports is not defined in ES module scope. This file is being treated as ES module because it has a .js file extension. Home package db.json contains a type module. To treat it as a common script and rename it to .cjs file extension. Index.js file number 16. So index.js. Oh my god, seriously, what is this? ES module to true. pnpm build. Server db disk generated prisma client.js packages this. They're simply saying that they're unable to access this particular thing. So import everything from Prisma internal namespace. Not found this particular thing. They're not finding. Packages db disk generated. Interesting. Client. That's already JS. This is already this. If this is not working, in that case I will be going with this one. And let's try this thing out. Okay, now they are unable to find that too. Now am I facing this error? Module not find this TS. Still it is not able to get that. Node modules @repodb. This time I'm actually doing exactly what was expected to do. I'm exporting this thing from here. At least this way should work, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. I'm already building that. Never expected to face the error here. I mean, this should be straightforward, but let's see. I am compiling the DB now. So why am I getting this? Why are you not solving lead code problems? It will make more sense for viewers because questions is already there and you will solve it. Why am I not solving lead code questions? Because that is not my field yet. My main goal is to be a developer first of all. Lead code questions I can solve anytime. But right now I don't really have time for lead questions. Like I'm completely busy doing this thing, like a web dev thing. So once this thing is done, then only I can move to that. Otherwise it's gonna be hard. So because of all these things, just everything's pending. Hope we'll be able to start soon. But yeah, that is not even my goal, like lead code questions, because if I were from any college or something, then it would make more sense, like okay, solve lead code questions because companies are gonna come and ask. And I don't belong to any college. So in that case it doesn't make much difference in my case. I need to be good in development rather than solving at least push questions, but I will do that for sure. It's not like I'm gonna skip that. I will make sure that's done. I'm compiling DB, so no, why am I getting this? Okay, is my Chrome hanging or what? Okay. I think I have a lot of content inside this one, so it's not giving me the. Let's see. Since you are already compiling the DB dist index.js, then but you did not set this much. Okay. Let me even do this. Everything import require. So these are gonna be the types: dist index.d.ts, main file is gonna be index.js. I'm exporting everything from here. Let's try this thing out. npm build. Getting it again, interesting. Once this error get resolved, then I'm gonna be done with this. Okay. But one thing is not clear. If I'm directly kind of building that, node can't find that the report is index.js. Okay, he is unable to find that, can't find that the report db index.js. This means that the compiles successfully, but HTTP server is not resolving workspace package manager as the report has no built-in there. npm expects it. Can you share the web development topics that you have already covered till now? Web development topic that I have covered till now. Almost all the basic things, like that any tutor teaches in any course. So all the basic things have been covered. Right now only projects are remaining. Advanced things like there was something called microservices and all, they are remaining. But as for the basic thing, like you talk about munstack or you even talk about punstack, like including Prisma and all. You talk about a WebSocket, you talk about React, you talk about Next.js, even Next.auth, BetterAuth. Next.auth I'm not good at that, but I'm better at BetterAuth. I'm better at BetterAuth. So yeah, these things I've covered. I'm even working on them right now. Issue can't find. Okay, fix the issue, fix the issue, fix the issue. Index.d.ts types export, will it help? Don't know. Should I try? Definitely. Types is gonna be this, import is gonna be index.js, require is gonna be dist.js. It makes sense. Have a good day. Thank you, bro. You too. Take care and have a great day ahead. Let's see whether it's actually gonna work. This particular topic is just simply driving my mind crazy. Hope it's gonna work. And turns out it is not gonna work. Okay, let's take a deep breath here. It is simply saying that it is unable to resolve this. Last time when I was working with this particular thing, pnpm add as a dev dependency @prisma /client runtime utils. @prisma spelling is wrong. Come on, yaar. CLIENT client. Running this command will add. Where do I run it? Yeah, sorry. CD packages db. Now run it here. pnpm build. What am I missing? It is not like I'm doing it for the first time. I've done it earlier, but can't resolve internal this particular thing. So dist generated and prisma, and then internal prisma namespace.ts, internal prisma namespace, prisma namespace, it is unable to resolve that, right? So let me do one thing. Let me regenerate the client. pnpm dlx, and this time the code will be generated in the JS format. So dlx and prisma generate what the hell. Oh, thank God, file not found. db cd packages db. The same command is gonna be running here. Okay, it got generated inside this right now. I must have that in JS. I don't have that in JS format. Yeah. Okay, maybe because I have one more thing here, and that's gonna be this thing. Let me remove this particular part from here. Okay, this is generated. Let's take this thing out right now. Client.ts. Everything is in JS format. That's what I expected. And just after that, ls cd few steps back. This pm build. Okay, pnpm dev. Exports is not defined in ES module. What does this error mean? It actually starts from here. Right now I have solved one thing, at least I'm able to build the file. The next question is being able to, but how am I building it? The things are directly being converted into JS format, and then I'm after that building it, and after building it I'm exporting it. This is how the things are going on. What else am I missing here? It will take some time to just response. In that case I can go to my package.json file, and over here I can just simply say that type is gonna be module. Let's try this thing. Still getting that error. Interesting. Especially if I'm getting that particular error. In that case I can say .js format. I hope this is gonna be okay. This is the last thing that I can actually do. That's it. After that I have no idea. And that last thing is actually not gonna work. Interesting. Let's check the the error thing. Reference export is not defined in S module. Skips due to package db generated Prisma client.js. Okay, this means Prisma generated common client exports require HTTP server is running ESMS import export. Node does not allow exports in ESM modules. Okay, root cause is the debug built in ESM because your base config uses node next Prisma client generated as common JS. Prisma client common JS. Really? HTTP server running type module ESM imports combination. Okay, so generate client engine PNPM filter generate let me have a look at this client.ts importing everything. Okay, and after that internal Prisma, it is also importing, so it should not be the case. CD packages DB generate it now. PNPM interesting. Well, finally here we are. It is running right now. Ouch, it took so much time. The thing was simple, yeah. I mean, that user was getting exported for no reason, and I didn't even check that thing earlier, and now that is fixed. Alrighty, so yeah, this is how you can just simply run it. Took literally a lot of time, but finally it is running right now, and I'm simply exporting my user like Prisma client from here. And as for the user, that's actually not being exported. So even this is gonna be fine. Let's make the module type module. So this much is gonna be working fine. I know for that. Let's simply end this right now. It took a lot of time, more than it actually expected, but the thing is that it is running right now. That's what I wanted. So if I just run npm dev here, it it should be working fine. Yeah, it is working fine. Apart from this particular thing, if I'm actually exporting the types from here as well. So I'll be figuring out exactly how can I get the types and all. If I actually want to get the types, then what will I be doing? Because from here I'm mainly exporting everything in the sense client.js. I'm actually exporting these types from here. Once these types are actually getting exported, that's what does this mean now? Okay, packages. That simply means over here inside my HTTP server app.ts I should be able to get the user as well. But once I get the user, am I gonna be able to use it here? Turns out yes. That simply means if I run npm dev, this time it is working. Last time it wasn't. Why? Don't know, but yeah, if it is working, then what could be better than this? I will be just getting this setup ready one more time. It's been super crazy, but ultimately things worked out as expected. The simple thing is that you will have to build the file. Once you are building the file, you can just export everything, and that's it. You don't really need to worry about anything at all. So overall, this is the thing that I'm actually doing inside package.json file. Not even this one actually. Packages and so many files are there. Yeah, package.json, I'm just simply exporting everything from index.js. This is how I'm just exporting the types and all. That's it. Type is gonna be module. Even if you don't add this, I think there should not be any error, but let's see. If I don't add this, what's gonna happen? npm dev. They'll simply say that ES module is the problem, and they are not quite throwing any error, right? Reparsing ES module because the syntax was detected, it is sync performance overriding and the add a type module. They're just simply saying that bro, you will have to add the type module. Hi Pradeep, how are you? So let's simply add the type module just as earlier. That's it, nothing else. Once the type module is actually added, then just simply run cd few steps back actually, just 2 steps back. npm, oh my god, seriously? ls cd what's up ls npm build. It should be built. I should not be getting the error at least right now. And the overall things were same. I mean, nothing special here. Just the only thing that you did is building the client side. I mean, client on the DB side. That's it. npm dev. And once this got done, you can just simply click on this. It's gonna be running on this particular port. You will be getting all the users. So /users, and turns out yes, user failed successfully. You are connected to the database. So finally, yeah, we are able to use Prisma on with the turbo repo. But the thing is that for this particular thing, we are paying a cost, and at this cost, we actually have to build everything on the package.json side. So over here inside DB. Why am I getting this error? Migrations. Okay, something's wrong with this migration section. It's just a bug if I'm not wrong. So yeah, over here I'm actually having to build everything, and I'm using tsconfig over here for building purpose. This is exactly what configuration being used over here. And apart from this particular thing, I have this build command that simply builds it, and that's it, nothing else. So that was it. The good thing is that it started working, and we have spent around how much time? 1 hour and around 2 hours. Congratulations. But the good thing is that we've done it. Now I'm gonna be coming back, and next time this first thing got done, like the setup got ready, and the next step was to simply, first of all, I had to work on the setup that I have already done with. So I will be just cutting this from here. Now the next section is WebRTC. I will be giving it 1.5 an hour, and this passport. I'll be getting both of them done today. I'm gonna be taking a break for 5 to 10 minutes only, max 10 minutes. After that, I'm gonna be coming back, and then I will go through WebRTC section. Over here, I've learned quite a lot, and I have to learn a lot. never mind, chalta hai. I'll be back within 10 minutes and then I'll continue with this. Take care and see you.